Hello, my name's Dewey Davenport. I'm one of the event organizers for the 9th Jet World Masters that's going to be held in Dayton, Ohio at the National Museum of the United States Air Force, July 24th through August 6th of 2011. I made this slide presentation to, show everybody what the museum has to offer, a little bit about the field site, and also give a description of a couple of the local attractions in the Dayton area. I hope you guys enjoy. The National Museum of the United States Air Force here in Dayton, Ohio is located at Wright-Patterson Airfield. The museum actually opened in 1971, and today it is the largest and oldest military museum in the world. It's located on 244 acres. There's over 400 aircraft on display and thousands of artifacts from the beginning of aviation to the most modern day aviation aircraft. The museum doesn't only have United States aircraft. There's Russian aircraft, German, Japanese. There's multiple countries involved with this museum. Tons of history. Lots about the Wright brothers. Wright brothers are from Dayton, Ohio. They actually owned a bicycle shop, which is downtown Dayton. There's a replica that is actually built. You can go and look at it. That's one of the sightseeing tours that you could take. It's only about 15 minutes from the Jet World Masters site. But Huffman Prairie is where the Wright brothers actually would fly their aircraft. The first flight was taken down in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, but a lot of their test flights afterwards were at Huffman Prairie. Huffman Prairie is just a big field that has a hangar, a hangar that is built like what the Wright brothers had. It has a track where they would launch their aircraft. And also they have windsocks in each corner of the field, so when they were flying the Wright Flyers, they knew the wind directions. But a lot of the test and evaluation was done at Huffman Prairie. So that's one of the things that you could also see. But the aerial shot here of the museum, you can see the three large buildings and also the backfield. There's a long black runway with the yellow X's. Well, that's a newly paved runway that we'll be flying off of. That runway is 7,000 feet by 150 feet wide. It's phenomenal. It's perfect for any aircraft to land there. But this is not the main base, so we won't have to worry about any aircraft flying over or anything like that. There is actually another flight line about 5 miles away. It's a different part of the Wright-Patterson military base. So as I was saying, the runway is 7,000 feet, 150 feet wide. The direction is east and west. We actually will pit on the north side of the runway, and we'll be facing the museum itself. So we'll be flying between the runway and the museum. There's plenty of room there, probably at least a quarter mile. The spectators all will be free admission, free parking. If you have RVs, feel free to come and camp. We will not have any support for your RVs, no hookup and no dump facilities. So please find accommodations for that. We have a pilot tent that will be supplying for all the Jet World Master competitors. And also another part of the event, we're going to have open jet flying in the evenings for any jet pilot that would like to come and pretty much have a fun fly. So anytime that we're on schedule or ahead of schedule, we'll probably open up the flight line in the afternoon or in the evening and fly possibly until dark. Now, I also have a friend named Ted Davis. He is going to fly down from Wisconsin, which is approximately 400 or 500 miles away. He's going to fly down in a 1925 a 1929 D-25 new standard biplane. Ted restored this aircraft 2.5 years ago. The aircraft was designed for a Gates Flying Circus back in the late 1920s and the 1930s. It was a true barnstorming aircraft. Gates Flying Circus was an air show that would travel around in the Midwest and all over the country doing air shows and giving rides to spectators in the 20s and 30s. Only a handful of these aircraft were ever built because of the Depression in 1930. So Ted is one of the few people in the world that's flying one of these aircraft. It holds 4 passengers. He will fly out of Greene County Airport, which is I-19 is the identifier. It's only about 15 minutes from the museum, and we possibly will have a shuttle that will take you back and forth to the museum and to the airport. So if anyone would like rides, and more than likely that the ride possibly will bring you over the museum so you could see the Jet World Masters and the museum and the flight line from the air. So the rides will be about 15 minutes long, possibly a little bit longer, but we'll have more information about that also. We also have skydiving in the area. Skydive Greene County. It's located in Xenia, Ohio, approximately 25-30 minutes away. I actually was a skydive pilot for Skydive Greene County, so that's why I think it'd be a kind of cool activity for everybody to do. Personally, I have 81 skydives, and I've flown 3,000 hours worth of skydivers, and I still fly today at times. We have a little bit of information on our website, a link that actually will take you to Skydive Greene County's website. You could set up a tandem, but we have also a special rate for tandems, $155 from 13,000 feet. That's a really good deal for today's pricing. Young's Dairy. Young's Dairy is located in Yellow Springs, Ohio. It's a family-owned dairy farm. They sell homemade ice cream, and it's very family orientated. There's a petting zoo for kids. They have cattle and goats and chickens and things like that where kids can actually feed the animals, pet them. There's a putt-putt golf area, a driving range, batting cage. Sometimes they have antique car shows and tractor shows. And carnivals also with all the carnival rides. So more than likely Young's Dairy will probably have some sort of activity since it's summertime. There's thousands of people that go to Young's Dairy every day. So when you go, you're going to be quite amazed. Great ice cream, great atmosphere, and it's definitely something that you need to see. They get over 1.2 million visitors a year at Young's Dairy. Also, we have Carillon Park. Carillon Park is a Dayton City park that has a ton of history from the Dayton area. A lot of history about the Wright brothers. They actually have an original 1905 Wright Flyer 3. It's one of the only places in the world that has an original Wright brothers aircraft. I believe the Smithsonian also has an original aircraft. I'm not sure which model, but there's only 2 or 3 original Wright brother aircraft still in existence, and Carillon Park has one. Carillon Park has a lot of old antique log cabins and history on aviation and a lot of the industry that was built in the Dayton area. That concludes this presentation. Please take a look at these last few slides and see the Waco Air Museum, Kings Island, and a picture of downtown Dayton. You can also join us on Facebook. It's the Jet World Masters Group. Our official website for more information is jwm2011.com. Next July 24th through August 6th at the National Museum of the United States Air Force in Dayton, Ohio, we will have the 9th Annual Jet World Masters. Everyone is welcome, free admission. We'll see you there. Thank you.